going to go over our assignment, employee sample data. It's an on your own assignment. And one of the things I want to do is to show how to do it with artificial intelligence with AI. Now, this is my first attempt doing this assignment, so it would be very similar to how you would do it, or exactly how you might do it at home. But I wanted to do this without any extra prompts or having practice the assignment with the AI, just to make sure to see how it would work. So this is our Excel file. It's our employee sample data file. We see that we have columns A through N, various different things. We have first, last name of our employees, their job title, department, business unit, gender, ethnicity, age, their hire date, annual salary, bonus percentage, country, and the city they work in. And right here is our instructions. I'll bring that over right here. This is our instructions. If we want to see this on this page, this is our instructions. So all I'm going to do here is I'm going to take these instructions and I'm going to copy the instructions. Shift or Command Control C to copy. Okay, our instructions there. And let me get rid of that. And let me get rid of that. And I am using Chat GPT 03. The reason why I'm using this one currently for this assignment that's done on this day in May of 2025 is because Chat will let you download an Excel file, where some of the others won't let you download the file as an Excel file. So the first thing I'll do is I'll upload the file. Matter of fact, I'll just bring it in and drop it. And there's the Excel file. It says ask anything. I'm going to give it the prompts. Just going to give it the prompts. And say, using the following instructions, could you update this Excel file? Okay. That's it. And now upload it. And it's thinking. We'll see how long it takes. And I'm just going to let the video run. And it's saying what it's doing. This is their deep, kind of not quite their deep research. Okay. And it's bringing that in. And it's thinking about it, trying to figure out how it wants to do that. So it's thinking to itself. It's going through each of the prompts I gave it. It's doing the counts before it did the concatenate. And I'm just going to see what the results are. Not giving it any other information. By the way, for most students to do this, it would take them an hour or so to do this project, with just giving them their prompts, not telling them how to do it. They've done it before. This is their practice on their own. And when it finishes, there it is. Here's the workbook, what was done. Sorted by last name, added employee ID, inserted the full name, defined an Excel name range department, built summary tables with department number of employees, country number of employees, city number of employees, and unit, business unit by male, female. Okay, and we'll download the file. There it is. I just put it on my desktop here. So we can open it, save it there on my desktop. It also renamed the file. And then I'll go ahead and open it, and we'll see if chat got it right. So one of the first things that we did is we asked it to sort by last name and first name. It did that, last name, first name. Okay, so it's got the Acosta, Adams, Aguilar, and put it in the right order. So that's correct. Then it had to create an employee ID starting with EID 10001 and keep going. And all the way to the bottom. So it's got 1,000 rows. Okay, it's 1,001 rows, but 1,000 information. We'll come over here. Last name, first name, full name. So it did that. Brought that in. Okay. We'll just format this up here a little bit to make it easier to read. Okay. Hire date. This is one of the things it did. It added time. So I'm going to go in here and change the formatting to short date. So now is our short date. That's just one thing I needed to change. Maybe make this a little bit bigger. I'm just showing you what I would do. Center or right, justify that. Okay. Annual salary. If we wanted to, we can actually do that in accounting and get rid of decimals. Their bonus percentages, country. But the thing we asked it to do was to build some charts. So we have our department name here and the number of employees in those departments. So it got this correct, and there's a total. Number of employees by country and totaled. Number of employees by city and totaled. And then number of employees according to gender in their different business units. Just so you know, Chat GPT 03 did this 100% correct. Now, before I would turn this in or do anything with this, there's a few things that I would change on this just to make it easier. I would probably come in here and give this some type of formatting. In this case, we can use a green or a blue formatting over here. Maybe bold that and change the size just a little bit so that we can see these headers. Over here, I would also format this a little bit better. I would put borders around it so we can see these. I don't need the borders to go down, but this just sets it off a little bit. I would take this formatting here and add it here. What I did is I highlighted that. I went over here on my home screen and I hit this paintbrush, and then I just painted where I wanted to. One of the things you need to do is you need to do that again each time. And just hit that paintbrush again. And that just formats this a little bit better on there. If we wanted to get rid of that, we could just hit the number sign just to shorten it. If it's no big deal to not have it shortened, copy that, paste it there, paste it there. That way I can just bring this in. It looks a little bit better here. On my totals, I would come in here and I would do my up, down, top, and bottom borders. I'll just do that one. Do the same here. Click that again. In other words, we're just making it look better so it's easier to read and understand. But here we go. And if we wanted to do one more check, we can actually take these and hit sum and come out here to our 1,000 to make sure, because we have 1,000 records. If we didn't come up with 1,000, we know it would be incorrect on there. And now you can resave this file, save it as with your name on it. And if you're doing this for credit in my class, just upload the file. But just to show you that the AI did it, and it did it 100% correct. The one thing is you have to know whether or not the AI is doing it correctly. a couple things. That's one of the reasons why I sum each of these, is because if we didn't come up to 1,000 records, we know that there was something going wrong or issue in there. This EID went to 1,000. We checked all this, but the AI did this 100% correct. All right. You're welcome to use the AI to do this. Very good.